Let's have an overview of our Power Query editor before we start loading data into Power Query. Remember, we said in our previous lesson that the Power Query editor is the workspace within of Power Query where all the data cleaning and preparation is done. Therefore, understanding what's going on inside of the Power Query editor is very important because this is the window or the screen where all transformation steps on your data will happen from. Now, kicking things off, we shall unpack what is inside of the Power Query editor ribbon. We have four main different ribbon tabs, including the Home ribbon tab. Now, on the Home ribbon tab, this is where we access Power Query commands that can help us, for example, keep or remove unwanted rows, split columns, merge or append queries, and so many other commands. In a nutshell, this Home tab contains the most commonly used commands for quickly cleaning and managing your data. Second, we also have the Transform ribbon tab, and this is the heart of Power Query transformations. In this ribbon, you can unpivot or pivot columns, group your data, extract text, format text, perform numeric operations, or reshape your entire dataset. Everything found in this ribbon will help you turn your data into meaningful and structured information. So in a nutshell, the Transform tab is where you reshape your existing data by applying changes directly to your selected columns. The third ribbon tab is what we call the Add Column ribbon menu. And this tab is used when you want to create new information from your existing columns. You can add conditional columns, you can create custom columns, you can extract parts of a text string, or generate new date or time fields. The key point to note here is that the Transform tab or options accessed within the Transform ribbon menu changes your existing data, while the operations or the commands you access inside the Add Column ribbon menu creates new, fresh columns instead. So you need to understand that distinction. And finally, we have our View ribbon tab. So this tab controls how the Power Query editor looks. You can actually enable the formula bar or hide it or show it. You can show query dependencies and switch between columns. You can also turn on the quality indicators for your column to check the health of the data points within your query. And the View tab does not transform data. It simply helps you see more details about your queries and the steps that you are applying. Now, immediately after the Power Query editor's ribbon, on the left you have something we call the Queries pane. Now, this is the area that lists all your queries. Think of each query as a separate data source or a transformation pipeline. As your project grows, this pane helps you organize and manage multiple queries or datasets that you bring into Power Query. Now, in the center, we have something called the Data Preview area. This shows you what the data looks like after each step you apply. It's not the full data set, but just a live preview, but it lets you see exactly how your transformations are affecting your data. And on the right side, we have the Applied Steps pane. Every action you perform, like removing rows, renaming columns, or changing data types, is recorded here in the Applied Steps area. So this works the same way how macros work inside of Microsoft Excel. Each step you take in Power Query is recorded so that it can be replayed automatically when the source data updates or changes, and this creates a fully traceable and refreshable process. Alright, so let me repeat this so that it's very clear before we start the practice. The four areas I've just mentioned, including the ribbon tabs, the queries pane, the data preview area, as well as the applied steps pane, are what makes Power Query so powerful. Once you understand this layout, the rest of the Power Query becomes easy to learn. And now that you're familiar with the Power Query Editor, we are ready to load our first real data set into Power Query and apply our first data cleaning steps. And this is exactly what we're going to be doing in our next lesson. See you there.